What up, everyone? It's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip hop superstar and Hot Boys member Hot Boy Turk getting his moment right now because the Cash Money No Limit versus, let's just keep it real, for Cash Money, it was a failure. You feel me? Like, there was no Lil Wayne. That was the biggest absence. Without Lil Wayne, there is no Cash Money. I know Juvenile was doing his best Scottie Pippen impression, you know what I'm saying, trying to carry the team. But without Mike Jordan, the Bulls wouldn't have been it. Just like without Lil Wayne, Cash Money wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good show. I liked the verses. Was it one of the best verses? I mean, it was one of the mid to higher ones, I would say, but it wasn't like Jeezy Gucci. It wasn't like Bone Thugs and 3-6. It wasn't like Dipset and the Locks. You know, I even liked the Earth, Wind and Fire and Isley Brothers one, or the Escape and SWV one. Those were real battles to me right there. You know what I mean? Even the Snoop Dogg DMX one during the COVID and stuff like that. But for Cash Money and No Limit, for Cash Money not to have Lil Wayne up there, I mean, that was really crazy work. Well, Hot Boy Turk talks about, because we know Birdman called out Hot Boy Turk, called him a bitch, which we all know that's that New Orleans slang, but he was saying that, hey, we gonna mess with you when we want to mess with you. Now, Hot Boy Turk responds and says, it don't work like that, and that's also why Wayne didn't show up, because all of the Hot Boys weren't going to be there. So we're starting to find that out now. No Turk, no Lil Wayne. And that was the whole thing with the Hot Boys reunion. If Turk wasn't going to be there, or they wasn't going to work with Turk, then Weezy wasn't going to do it. So shout out to Wayne for trying to keep all four of them together, trying to keep the group together. And if y'all gonna start playing favorites and not picking and choosing who's gonna be there and who's not, then I tell you what, the Mike Jordan ain't gonna be there. So that was a big problem. Let's take a look at this clip from Hot Boy Turk as he responds to Birdman and talks about how Wayne didn't show up because of him. Let's tune in.
Man, I didn't think you dissed me or none of that, but you did put a 10 on a 1 with it. You know what I'm saying? You say we with you when we won't. That's all the way wrong. Y'all can't with me when y'all want. You know, y'all can with the fans when y'all want. Cause at the end of the day, y'all not stopping my bag. I can't control what nobody else got going on. So I don't trip about that. You ain't gonna see me going off. Nah. The fans not getting what they supposed to have. If it wasn't for the fans, none of us would be who we is. You put the bag up, but it wouldn't be no situation if it wasn't for us all putting down and doing what we do as a whole. Everybody contributed. I have accepted what it is. When you spoke for y'all.
Turk is absolute.
I feel like last night, man, the fans lost. A lot of people try to make things be about them. I read when the fans be, man, keep your head up. Do this, keep going, we rocking with you. That shit mean a lot to me. I went did almost a decade in the penitentiary. And you know who stood down with me? It was my wife and my fans. People gotta understand, bro, that if people lose, it's the fans, bro. I feel like No Limit came and they did what they needed to do for the fans. And to me, that's why they win. You know, they put their differences to the side for the fans.
Yeah.
All right, Nation, there you have it. Hot Boy Turk is right. And it's crazy to me because you got Birdman. He was out there saying, we gonna mess with you when we want to mess with you. And you see how karma works that quick, because Lil Wayne didn't show up. And that's almost how Wayne is approached to Cash Money. I will mess with y'all when I want to mess with y'all, if I want to mess with y'all. You feel me? So it was rumors that he was in Las Vegas. He did perform at the Dre's Club, but you didn't show up to the Cash Money No Limit versus. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Turk had been there, I'm sure Wayne would have been there. We'd have got the Hot Boys. We'd have had the big timers. We'd have had the real Cash Money. The other reason why I say this versus wasn't as advertised, as good as advertised, was because it was only 12 songs apiece. Like the other verses, they got deep into the bag. There was 20 songs apiece. They was going. Now I know some of that. I guess Fresh said something about that at the show, saying that they had to wrap it up because they only had the venue for so long or whatever, and that's cool. But at the same time, y'all should have started on time. Y'all should have got everything going on time, and y'all should have gave the fans what they want. To me, it was a slight disappointment because Wayne wasn't there, because Turk wasn't there. The amount of songs that they did, and then No Limit. Hey, No Limit showed out. P did his thing. He was out there high kneeing all night, doing his high knees, you know, trying to get hype. Mia X was the unsung MVP because let's just keep it real. She's probably one of the top 3 or 4 on No Limit, you know, and then with Mystical being gone, C Murder being gone, she held it down. Like, it was really a Master P and Mia X versus Juvenile type of show. And then, you know, shout out to Silk the Shocker. You had Fiend, you had Mac out there. No Limit came out there organized. They came out there as soldiers. They looked like a group. They looked like they was ready to go. Cash Money was kind of all over the place. There were certain songs that they didn't play. We didn't get no Hot Boy songs. Like, that's wild work. We didn't get no Hot Boy songs. Some of the other song selections that they left out. Then what killed it for me was this was the nail in the coffin for it, was they played a Millie, and everybody, and Fresh said, just imagine if he was here. And everybody was expecting, okay, Wayne didn't come out for this part, but he may come out to do his song. He may come out just to do a appearance, you know, maybe not be out there for the whole verses, but this is going to be his appearance. And they just played the Millie song with no Wayne out there. Follow that up by, they did Down for My Ends. No one C Murder's locked up. They gave him his love, but they also brought out Snoop Dogg, who rapped all 3 verses and went a cappella for his verse. You feel me? So little bit, I mean, that was the nail in the coffin right there for me. That's when I realized, hey, No Limit, hey, they took it home. They took it home. Nation, what did y'all think about the verses? What y'all think about Turk's comments? What y'all think about Birdman's comments? What y'all think about Lil Wayne not showing up? Who do y'all think won the verses? Was you Cash Money? Was you No Limit? I told y'all, I was going into this thing, I was team Cash Money, always and forever will be. You feel me? I love No Limit too, but I'm a Cash Money millionaire. You know, I want to be a hot boy back in the day. You feel me? So, you know, all of that stuff. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Hey.